Thank you.
What if Gervonta said, hey, I come up to 154? I come up to 154 while you talking.
Oh man.
You go to you'll fight Gervonta at 154?
I wish him the best. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why did they come? Is it because they feel they need to come for the guy that seems like he's on the top right now? And right now, you're the guy on the top, so everybody's taking Ryan Garcia saying Canelo gonna beat Bud.
The moment finally arrived. Gervonta "Tank" Davis stepped up and openly called out Terence "Bud" Crawford. This wasn't vague or subtle at all. Tank put straight on social media, clearly saying he wants Crawford next and wants to give the fans the fight they've been waiting for. It wasn't just talk, it was a direct challenge sent right after Tank's latest fight, with the timing and intensity turning heads across boxing. But before we break down what this could mean for both fighters, there's a bigger story to unpack. From the fallout of Canelo versus Crawford to Tank's struggles against Roach and the personal beef that's been building and finally boiling over. Before anything can happen between Tank and Bud, there's a huge obstacle in the way: Saul Canelo Alvarez. And yes, that matchup is official. Terence Crawford is once again jumping up in weight to challenge one of the most dominant and experienced fighters of this generation. Canelo is the real deal, and this isn't about easy money or a showcase fight. This is a legacy-defining moment for Bud. But let's be real, this is Canelo we're talking about. He's feared for a reason. His timing is sharp, his power is real, and his understanding of the ring is still on a level most fighters can't match.
Spaceman Films. What up, Biz? Who you got? Canelo Crawford.
Yeah.
Got Canelo. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with. I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches. I know he's a great man, he's a great warrior. When you come from 147 to put on a better fight than Charlo, I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great and he could do that, or that means that Charlo set the bar so damn low that anybody could do better than Charlo did last night.
Do skill really pay the bill? Because that would be tested.
Pay the bill. That's why Canelo's good to do.
And for Bud, this won't be easy at all. He's already shown he can rule the welterweight division, but stepping up to face Canelo is an entirely different challenge.
Crawford, Canelo, who you got? Crawford, Canelo? I still say Canelo.
I got Canelo too.
I still say Canelo. Ring IQ, I believe that Crawford has a bit more.
Yeah.
However, it's just the size difference. I think that where Crawford is lacking is that he should try to test the waters even with somebody at that weight class before facing Canelo. But hey, they say he's a dog, he's got shot in the head and drove to the hospital, so maybe that's just his mentality.
Hey, let's see. Only one way to find out until that day comes.
It's the only way, but I definitely think that it's a great fight overall. You know, black and brown is how you get down.
Right, that's right.
Let's be honest. When a smaller fighter jumps up in weight, it usually ends badly. Look at Kell Brook against GGG, or Mikey Garcia against Errol Spence. Weight classes exist for a reason. Bud will be facing a level of power he's never experienced before. But if he somehow pulls this off, his name instantly belongs in the all-time great category. No arguments.
I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just
Don't do
Obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
no, but he's not.
Kovalev.
Kovalev
We have to
was
respect the
older.
power of Canelo.
He
Joe,
does.
Billy
He
Joe.
does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power. But all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too.
So why does this matter for Tank? Because if Bud loses to Canelo, and many expect that outcome, the buzz around a Tank versus Bud fight takes a hit. Fans are far less excited when one fighter is coming off a loss, especially a tough one. That's why Tank calling out Bud right now makes sense. He's planting the idea early, before Crawford steps into that war.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catch weight?
There ain't no catch weight. You come up to 47.
Not even entertaining a catch weight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And, what champ? Come on, man. Tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at.
All right, I will.
The moment Tank called out Crawford, the internet went into meltdown mode. Reporters rushing for reactions, social media blowing up, and YouTube thumbnails popping up instantly. But the real question is whether this is a serious move or just hype. Because one thing can't be ignored. The size gap is significant. Tank has built his career dominating at 130 and 135 pounds, where his explosiveness, compact frame, and finishing ability make him especially dangerous.
He gets punch to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do a left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
As I'm, like I said, once again, I'm talking to you, the Great War Jones, just correct me if I'm wrong. From his last 4 fights, I think he's gotten better at setting up punches.
But stepping up to fight Bud would mean moving into the 147 to 154 range. And that changes everything. Tank would have to add size, which could slow him down and take away the speed advantage that has always been one of his biggest weapons.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that's moving up 2 weight classes and, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
And tell him to come up there.
You got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for
him. Ooh, see, oh, man.
You're going to have a pre-camp.
Then what the people going to say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
And Crawford isn't just someone who moved up in weight. He flourished there. He dismantled Errol Spence at 147, with his power carrying over, his timing looking even sharper, and his overall presence becoming more dangerous. This wouldn't be Tank facing a bigger, slower opponent. It would be Tank facing someone bigger and better.
He would never even think about to come up to 154.
All right, what about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways.
But beyond size and skill, there's another reason this fight could actually become reality. The tension between them is genuine.
when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. Let's say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. If everybody in the team win, I mean, win.
Same question for you. You're a proud father.
This didn't begin with rankings or boxing politics. It started with Tank talking. He claimed he could beat Crawford if he moved up in weight. No respect, just confidence, maybe even a touch of cockiness.
How does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
147? I tapped that trend. You know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know
he
he
ain't
is.
got no chance.
I already know he is.
Said no chance.
I got round 5.
You got round 6.
At first, Bud shrugged it off, laughed it off even. But then came the Ring Magazine Gala. Crawford showed up with celebrated guests in the front row, while Tank was nowhere to be seen, not even invited. When reporters asked Bud about it, he didn't hold back or soften his words. He made it clear that, in his eyes, Tank hasn't reached the elite level yet. Tank is talented, sure, but not truly great. That's when things heated up. Tank fired back, claiming Crawford was just chasing money. Sure, Crawford is making big paydays, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's respectable even.
Gervonta Davis say you need the money.
Shit.
What's going on with you and Gervonta?
If I'm a boxer, he a boxer, you a boxer, we all need the money.
I ain't doing it for free.
But Tank didn't stop at money. He got personal, bringing up Bud's family. That's when everything shifted. Crawford didn't just take offense. He zeroed in, fully focused.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
Enter Floyd Mayweather. And now things got personal. When Tank crossed the line, Crawford responded by teaming up with someone Tank has issues with, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd and Tank used to be close, mentor, promoter, big bro energy. But over time, that bond fell apart.
We're first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel. He said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, that's what I was. For real? That's what I was told at the time. So
public shots were fired, business turned messy, and now they can't even stand being in the same room. So when Bud linked up with Floyd, it wasn't just a smart move. It was personal payback.
To do that. A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. It's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all guys, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of it.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Floyd stepped in to defend Crawford when questions about Tank's comments came up. He made it clear that bringing family into the conversation was crossing a line.
There was some kind of crazy trash talk with Gervonta and Terence Crawford recently. And one of the things that I've always kind of noticed is most of the time, one of the things that's kind of off limits is families. Like you usually don't.
Yes.
You know.
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, and so I wanted to kind of understand what your thoughts was about like some of those comments that was made. I think it was about Terence's wife. What, like in your mind, where? Because obviously, like you've been in this sport.
I think Terence Crawford right now in the sport of boxing is the powerful best fighter in the sport of boxing right now. It's good to see him in the position that he's in. I think he has a beautiful family. I think he has a beautiful wife, a beautiful queen, a black queen. And there's nothing better than a black woman in this world. It's just my opinion. We're all entitled to our opinion. And I think just in the sport of boxing right now, I think we need to start sticking more together.
But Bud isn't handing Tank an easy path. He's been clear. If Tank wants that fight, he'll have to go through Crawford Davis first. And Crawford isn't some warm-up opponent. He's sharp, skilled, and fearless. A real challenge in the ring.
Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here. He's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah.
Ooh. He's a harder puncher. Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah.
Ooh. He's a harder puncher.
And here's the kicker. Crawford has beef with Tank too. They've clashed on social media. The tension is real, and there's plenty of history between them.
Oh, that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leading with that. He took a knee. He took a knee. What is he doing? He forgot his... It's got to be a knock. What in the world is happening? Took a knee. He's got to count.
I understand. You take a knee like that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up.
Not to mention, Crawford has made it crystal clear that Tank is the opponent he wants, no matter what. Most fighters think twice before stepping into the ring with someone like Tank, but Crawford would do it tomorrow if he could. And more importantly, he senses vulnerability. Tank's last performance? It wasn't convincing. Everyone expected him to dominate Lamont Roach, but the fight went the distance, looked sloppy, and was much closer than anticipated. Many walked away thinking Roach should have taken it. In fact, Tank even went down on a knee in round 9. The referee didn't count it, but if he had, Roach would have won the fight.
I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 count. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing in there. I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority decision.
The draw technically saved Tank, but it revealed plenty of cracks. He appeared slower, less explosive, his timing was off, and by round 6, he already looked fatigued. That version of Tank? He's not beating Bud. He might not even get past Crawford Davis. But let's say Tank sharpens up, handles Crawford convincingly, and Crawford shocks the world by taking out Canelo. Then what? Then we're staring at the fight of the decade. Gervonta Davis versus Terence Crawford. Two contrasting worlds colliding. Speed versus precision. Power versus ring IQ. Legacy versus ambition.
One thing I can say about Tank is he's smart, He can box and he explosive. I see that being Shakur's toughest fight because of the power.
Who the most powerful out of them three?
Tank, hands down.
Okay.
Everybody know Tank.
The size difference would still play a huge role. Tank would need to bulk up enough to compete, but not so much that he loses the speed and explosiveness that make him dangerous. Crawford, meanwhile, would have to manage his weight carefully to maintain his edge. The mind games alone would be next level. Floyd lurking behind the scenes, press conferences exploding, and fans hanging on every moment. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our upcoming uploads. And drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.